Right now, live at 5, we're learning new details after a Superior police officer hit a person with their squad car. Plus, a big cutter is on the big lake. We'll take you aboard the U.S. Coast Guard Hollyhock. And a petition to recall Two Harbors mayor has reached its signature goal. What that means for the city.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke. Briggs is off tonight. New details on the investigation into a Superior police officer who ran over a person lying in the road. It happened in February. Now, Superior Police have released the name of the officer involved, along with a small clip of squad car dash cam video showing the moment it happened. Officer Joshua Sislow was patrolling in his squad car when police say he unknowingly hit a person who was lying on the side of the road. The incident happened just after 9:30 the night of February 19th on North 8th Avenue and Tower Avenue. CBS 3's Nora McEwen has been following it for us today. And Nora, what have we learned so far?
Yeah, Kristen, Officer Sislow, who had only been with the department for 9 months, was told to be on the lookout for a man suspected of prowling cars in the area of Tower Avenue the night he hit a person lying in the road. Today, Superior Police released dash cam footage from that night and shows a person lying in dark clothing, lying on the side of North 8th Avenue. We want to warn you, some of the video in the story is disturbing. In the far right-hand corner of your screen, you can see a person wearing dark colors on the side of the street. Officer Sislow continues to drive the car, and in the video, you can see his car rocking from running over something. Sislow claims he felt this squad car hit a, quote, bump, but when he looked in his mirror and didn't see anything, he thought it must have been snow or ice. Later, police got a 911 call saying someone was lying in the road. Police say Sislow returned to the area and saw the person. Sislow realized he had been in that same area and told his sergeant he may have driven over the victim. Due to one of their officers being involved, the Superior Police Department requested the Wisconsin Department of Justice and Wisconsin State Patrol conduct an investigation. Sislow was placed on administrative leave during the investigation. The Wisconsin DOJ confirms they completed their investigation and passed findings to the Douglas County District Attorney's Office for a review of any possible charges. DOJ also said the victim is out of the hospital and recovering at home. Their name has not been released. Superior Police said Officer Sislow returned from administrative leave on March 12th.
Nora, did the Superior Police indicate if they thought Sislow may be punished for this incident?
Superior Police said the department will review the findings of the DA, but doesn't anticipate any disciplinary action for Sislow. They believe the final finding will be, quote, that this is a tragic and unfortunate accident.
And we will continue to follow this story while the DA reviews those findings. Thank you, Nora. Minnesota's senior senator is making strides to stop shipping backlogs as supply chain issues continue. Senator Amy Klobuchar is part of a bipartisan group in Washington that recently introduced the Ocean Shipping Reform Act. The bill aims to impose standards to keep shipping prices from surging and support American-made goods overseas. Senator Klobuchar says more American-made goods that leave ports like Duluth's is a boost to the nation's economy.
So what we do is this. We say, you got to charge better rates. You got to have a place for American-made goods, and you cannot be biased against our American-made products when you ship. And finally, you can't retaliate against some company that complains about what you're doing.
The bill unanimously passed the Senate, and Senator Klobuchar says it shouldn't be long before it heads to the president's desk. It's big, it's made of metal, and it's sitting right here in the Twin Ports. You might have seen the U.S. Coast Guard Hollyhock moving through Duluth and Superior the last few days, but there's more to the ship than meets the eye. CBS 3's Quinn Gorham joined the crew today and takes us inside the day-to-day operations of the colossal ship.
Welcome aboard the U.S. Coast Guard Hollyhock. This spring, this is the vessel responsible for breaking up the ice here in the Twin Ports so ships can continue to move through the channel. The Hollyhock was commissioned in 2003 and typically serves as a buoy tender. According to Captain Stephen Brickey, the ship's thick hull makes it capable of cutting through up to 36 inches of ice. Ricky says the conditions on Lake Superior change often, so the ship has been running daily for the last 2 weeks, cutting through any ice swept into the harbor. He says the ship's efficiency is thanks to a tight-knit crew of 47 people working together to keep things running.
The teamwork is phenomenal. The caliber and quality of people and the work they do is just, it's amazing. It fills my heart. Everyone's doing the mission all the time, and that's so it keeps me coming back.
The Hollyhock is taking the place of the spar while it undergoes maintenance. The ship will be cutting ice here in the Twin Ports until at least mid-April, so make sure you wave hello to the crew if you see it passing by.
Thanks, Quinn. The Hollyhock is based out of Port Huron, Michigan, but typically patrols around the Great Lakes. We'll hear more from crew members tonight at 6. A group petitioning to remove the mayor of Two Harbors says they have enough signatures to force a recall election. The committee, called Resign or Recall, launched a petition last week to recall Mayor Chris Swanson. The petition alleges Swanson has violated city charter and that he's engaged in multiple conflict of interests involving the mayor's office and his own personal business interests. To move forward with the recall effort, the group needed 20% of the registered voters in Two Harbors to sign the petition. That's about 450 people. As of Wednesday, the group posted they had collected 600 signatures. The committee will deliver the signatures to the city administrator to verify. If they are verified, the administrator presents the matter to the city council. From there, the mayor has 5 days to either resign or face a recall election. We did reach out to Mayor Swanson to ask about his plans. We have not heard back. COVID-19's grip on the U.S. is shrinking. Just over 16,000 people are currently hospitalized with the virus. DHS says that's the lowest number since the start of the pandemic. The department also adds COVID-19 patients in the ICU are decreasing as well. Hospitalizations peaked this January during the Omicron variant surge. The CDC says since August 2020, more than 4.5 million people have been hospitalized due to the virus. More than a third of those patients were at least 70 years old. Dave joins us now for a quick look at the weather. Dave, just a beautiful day out there today.
Yeah, it sure did come across nice and sunny and pretty mild as well, but the snow melt was awfully slow in my neighborhood. All that bright white snow reflected a lot of solar radiation back into space. Oh well, we'll get there eventually because the temperature trend for the week ahead is for above freezing conditions. So it may be slow going, but we'll get rid of this snow as time goes on. This live look shows things going on in Grand Marais where it's a gorgeous day up there as well. A few clouds in the blue sky and a lot of open water up there. Down here at the head of the lakes, that's where all the ice is piled up. So we have a lot of ice in our neck of the woods, and that's the way the ice goes. It blows around with the wind. Well, we've got a small clipper coming in tonight that's going to bring a small chance for a rain-snow mix overnight. 20% shot for Minnesota, 30% shot for Wisconsin and Michigan. Less than an inch worth of accumulation if that chance does pay off. But that's not the only clipper coming our way. So first we look at the short-term forecast tonight. 20 to 30% chance, as I mentioned, for a rain-snow mix. Lows in the 30s, highs in the 40s tomorrow, but cloudy. And that's because there's a second low coming for Sunday night. So we open the weekend with a mixed chance, finish it with a mixed chance in between. What'll be happening? That's something I'll show you with my full forecast in a few more minutes.
Sounds great. Thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, helping everyone get dressed to the nines. Details on a formal wear drive in Ely coming up in City by City.
Get your news on the go. The CBS 3 mobile app.
Now at Arrowhead Supply. Swoop in and save $400 on stressless wing recliners in all Paloma leather colors. Save now at Arrowhead Supply in Duluth and Virginia.
Hold on to your napkins, cheeseburger fans. DQ is taking taste buds for an all-out flavor ride with the new signature stack burger menu featuring 5 mouth-wowing cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. Like the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 amazing premium sauces. And the spicy flamethrower stack burger with, oh, hello, jalapeno bacon. So tell your taste buds to buckle up and try the new DQ signature stack burger menu today. Get it delivered at DQ.com. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Pizza.
Actually,
It's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Grilled chicken, crunchy bacon, covered in creamy buffalo sauce. Now that is an expression.
Change the way you pizza.
The Arrowhead Home and Builders Show returns March 30th through April 3rd.
Looking for fun, family-friendly entertainment?
Don't miss the high-flying, stunt-performing, frisbee-catching, fantastic canines.
Relax in Grusendorf's garden and watch world-renowned Ted Sieber create a masterful sand sculpture.
Learn garden and landscaping tips from the Renegade Gardener.
Or let Joel Karsten teach you the benefits of straw bale gardening.
The show is open now through Sunday at the Deck in Duluth.
$5 event parking. Details at arrowheadhomeshow.com.
Blue Rock Grill features a seasonally rotating cocktail list as well as an extensive selection of sought-after spirits. Whether you're seeking a quick sandwich for lunch, a nap and a cocktail, or the perfect night out with friends, choose Blue Rock Grill, located next to the Miller Hill Mall.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Now at Arrowhead Supply. Swoop in and save $400 on stressless wing recliners in all Paloma leather colors. Save now at Arrowhead Supply in Duluth and Virginia.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look over Duluth tonight. A warmer spring weekend is in store for the Twin Ports, and Dave will be in with our weekend forecast in a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region. A recreation area is closing for the next year in Duluth, and a new event for those curious about history across the Twin Ports. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland city by city. Let's start things off in Ely tonight, where the local high school is helping everyone participate in upcoming formal events. School members are currently taking donations for the first annual Ely Prom Wear pop-up. They are looking for clean dresses, ties, suits, and accessories all next week. The formal wear will then be available for students to shop in the coming weeks so they can get ready for prom and the spring fling. Organizers with the school say they want this to be an opportunity for all students to have access to formal wear. Next, we head to Duluth, where a rec area is going to be closed for some improvements. The Grassy Point Recreation Area and nearby trails will close this coming Monday as the DNR and the Minnesota Land Trust begin habitat restoration. The project is part of the Lower St. Louis River Area of Concern Remedial Action Plan, and it aims to restore and enhance native vegetation while controlling invasive species and improving the trail system. They hope to reopen the Grassy Point Recreation Area and trails by July of 2023. And we wrap up in the Twin Ports with a multi-day historical event. Several groups are coming together next week to host the first annual Twin Ports Festival of History. From Wednesday through Monday, there will be a dozen events for history buffs and Twin Ports enthusiasts alike to learn more about the area. From the Glensheen Mansion to the Richard I. Bong Veterans Historical Center, there will be a presentation for everyone. We will have the full list of events on our website. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, adventuring the outdoors and helping others do the same. We caught up with Duluthian Emily Ford after another incredible winter journey.
Yeah, what a winter journey. April 1st, we still have plenty of snow on much of the ground around here. But with temperatures now creeping into the 40s, it should melt away. Maybe not very rapidly, but the process has begun. And this week, it doesn't look like we're going to dip below freezing, at least for the daytime high temps. There's a chance for a mix coming around tonight. Will much of it try to stick? I'll talk about it coming up after the break.
Update your home's exterior and save with 11% off everything at Menards. From roofing to siding to windows and more, we have the best selection. Timbercrest Plus premium vinyl siding has 8 deep, dark colors that come with a 50-year fade warranty. And right now, they're all 11% off. Add a distinctive finishing touch to your home with Novik Dry Stack Stone polymer panels. They're available in 4 color options. Save 11% on all Novik siding panels now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's fun to be here. I'm actually really proud of working here, and I am a part of the SR Wing Bond. when you hear of Cirrus Plains, you get a little puffed up with pride that I helped build that, and you can actually recognize some of them because they're custom. Be a part of that is something really special. You never know what you're going to be able to do until you try and give it a shot.
There's a reason some people go to the gym. Because they don't do what you do every day. Lifting, climbing, lunging, and repeating till the job's done right. This is your workout. This is your gym. And these are the boots and workwear that stretch, support, and protect you every step of the way.
Find your area workwear and boots at Northwest Outlet.
We take you on board the ship that's responsible for cutting ice in the Twin Forts this year.
Today's sunshine could give way to a shot at a rain-snow mix tonight.
Tonight at 6 on CBS 3. Stay connected to live local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, as I've been saying just about every day, temperatures are cooler than normal, but finally we've returned towards normal. Normal is 43 degrees. We got that at the airport in Duluth today. Went to 46 for Orr International Falls. Pretty close to that in Ely and Grand Rapids. Moose Lake not reporting in right now, still working on their system down there. Hopefully they come back to the party fairly quickly. A little bit cooler in Cook County today, but at least it was above zero. We'll call that a positive note. Mid to upper 40s in northern Wisconsin. Look at Superior, 48 degrees, very nice. And yesterday, the UP was the coolest spot in our region. Today, they at least advanced into the lower 40s, and so we're all picking up and perking up with our temperatures. Tonight, speaking of picking things up, an Alberta Clipper may pick us up another little bit of rain-snow mix. So April is here, but old senior citizen winter still not quite ready to let us go. But that grip will have to loosen this week as temperatures for highs will continue to push into the 40s. So it won't be blazingly warm, but we'll get there through persistence. Other current conditions at the airport include a southwesterly wind going 13 miles per hour and a dry relative humidity reading of 40%. Into the big picture we go. We're going to open and close the weekend with low-pressure systems that'll bring slight chances for rain-snow mixes. Here's the first one on our doorstep. Alberta Clipper pushing in the chance for the mix. It's off to the west for most of our region, and we'll zoom in and see if it's getting any closer than that. And it's trying to creep towards the Brainerd Lakes area, but again, with the relative humidity as low as it is, means the dew point and temperature spread far apart. There's a lot of dry atmosphere for this system to overcome, and that's why our precip chance is only 20 to 30%. So as the night goes on, that rain may advance out of Brainerd, but it'll be a long, slow process. 20% chance for the precip payoff in Minnesota, 30% for Wisconsin and the UP. And again, that isn't going to be the only low-pressure system we face this weekend. As this migrates away for Saturday and Sunday, we may get some partial sunshine in our area, but not full-blown sunshine because there's a second low coming up that could be with us Sunday night. Sunday night into Monday morning, we get another 30% chance for a rain-snow mix. Then a third low later next week could bring us a better chance, which we can show you on our 7-day forecast. Tonight in Minnesota, we'll show you a range of low temps that's not too low, 28 to 34 degrees in Minnesota with that 20% mix chance. Bump it up to 30% for Wisconsin and the UP with low temps there, 30 to 32. Tomorrow in Wisconsin and Michigan, you'll have a mostly cloudy sky, but it should dry up fairly early in the day and then warm up in the afternoon. 44 to 47. That's not bad at all. Tomorrow in Minnesota, could be as cool as the upper 30s near the Canadian border, could be as warm as upper 40s down towards Barnum and Moose Lake and Willow River. Mostly cloudy sky and windy, westerly 10 to 20. So Sunday, partial sunshine, but then the night mix comes across from the second low. Monday, partly sunny and 42. That's not too bad, but there's that third low, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Kristen. We've been eyeing it up for a couple of days. Now the chance for the precip is bumped up to 60%, but the charts are still not indicating any accumulations. Okay. So we may get off with that. And speaking of accumulations tonight, you know, if we get an inch, that'll be about it.
Okay, good, because I'm looking forward to that weekend in the 40s.
Yeah, it'll make for probably a lot of outdoor chores as things start to emerge from the snowfield.
That's true.
Time to clean up.
That's what happens. Thanks, Dave. The Wisconsin DNR is reminding residents that fire season is weeks away. They say in spring, once the snow is gone, is the most dangerous time for wildfires in Wisconsin. 60% of all wildfires in the state happen in March, April, and May. It's especially concerning as spring starts with drought conditions impacting most of the state. The DNR wants everyone to be aware of fire conditions before starting a burn of any kind. Outdoor enthusiast and Duluthian Emily Ford just tackled another winter adventure. We first brought you her story last year when Ford became the first woman and person of color to hike Wisconsin's 1,200-mile Ice Age Trail in the winter. Ford and her dog, Diggins, recently completed another adventure, this time in the Boundary Waters. In February, the team set out to ski more than 200 miles across the BWCA, add a 150-pound sled, and snow up to your waist to the mix. It was a difficult but rewarding journey.
Sleeping on the ice, especially when it's really cold, you can hear it popping underneath you while you're sleeping at nighttime, and it's just like this. It's kind of scary because you're like, okay, all right, like, humanity, here I am, you know.
Ford embarked on this trip to ensure the wilderness is protected and accessible to everyone by raising money to send kids on a summer program to the Boundary Waters. You can learn more about her efforts on our website. It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from the Humane Society of Douglas County in Superior. This is Little Dude, and she is an 8-year-old gal looking for a loving family. Our friends at the shelter tell us she is a little nervous at first, but once she gets to know you, she won't leave your lap. She is a lover and a very sweet friend. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Little Dude, then you can call the number on your screen. Still to come, the House passed a bill today that would allow for the legalization of marijuana in the United States. What that would mean for those currently behind bars. Next.
So I decided to get my bachelor's. I knew that I wanted to stay here, and I knew that I would have to have more education to grow. Lucudario Ojibwe College motivates you to work hard so you can succeed.
Are you suffering from chronic pain after a surgery? Have you had a knee replacement or foot or ankle surgery and have been experiencing tingling or burning sensations? Our team at Northland Anesthesia Associates are fellowship trained and board certified and can work with you to create a customized, effective treatment plan to provide you with surgical-free pain relief. We can even offer relief for TMJ pain and post-COVID symptoms such as loss of taste or smell or fatigue and brain fog. Visit us online at naa.care or call today for the relief you deserve.
April 9th and 10th, we're celebrating 100 years of the Odd Shrine Circus. 3 shows with a new lineup of circus thrills featuring motorcycles, trapeze, high wires, and poles. Special guest Chewbacca wouldn't miss it, and neither should you. Save $5 per ticket and buy a discounted ticket in advance at participating Super One food stores or at the gate on the day of the show. The Odd Shrine Circus. 3 shows on April 9th and 10th. Don't miss it. At 7 West Tap House, we have everything from classic American lagers to small batch craft IPAs. Our rotating selection of award-winning beers is sure to have something for you. Pair a beer with one of our mouth-watering burgers and freshly cut fries or chips. Stop in today at 7 West Tap House in downtown Duluth.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free.
This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And it's free. Call right now for your free book. And as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched over 1,200 annuities and summarized the rates and benefits of annuities from financially strong insurers. Again, that's annuity do's and don'ts for baby boomers and a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free, for calling Annuity General today. Supplies are limited. Call now.
Call 800-816-8219. That's 800-816-8219.
Monday on CBS 3 this morning, as the snow starts to melt away, community members are coming together for an area cleanup.
And then we're tracking the next spring system. I'll let you know when we can expect rain coming up on Monday.
Wake up with us starting at 5 a.m.
Split almost entirely along party lines, House lawmakers voted to end the federal ban on marijuana, decriminalizing a drug for which tens of thousands of Americans are serving time behind bars. Michael George has the story.
The bill to legalize marijuana brought passionate debate from House lawmakers.
This is an important, fair piece of legislation.
This is a piece of garbage. I oppose this legislation.
Republicans argued the U.S. has more urgent priorities.
Record crime, record inflation, record gas prices, record number of illegal immigrants crossing our southern border. And what are Democrats doing today? Legalizing drugs.
The bill passed 220 to 204, almost entirely on party lines. It calls for eliminating criminal penalties related to marijuana and for establishing a process to clear criminal records. Democrats pointing out that black Americans are more than 4 times as likely to be arrested for cannabis-related crimes.
We must end this failed policy of marijuana prohibition, which has led to the shattering of so many lives, primarily black and brown people.
Most states have already legalized marijuana for either medical or recreational use, and studies find a majority of Americans support that trend.
Stephen Post works for a nonprofit fighting to free people imprisoned for marijuana crimes.
To have someone ripped away from the life that they're living, from yourself, from their family, from their children, you just can't describe what that does to someone. It's very traumatic.
The bill still needs to pass the Senate, where it faces long odds for breaking through Republican opposition. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Democratic Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has proposed his own bill that would legalize marijuana and has committed to moving forward with it this spring.
On this Friday night, Steve Hartman goes on the road with the story of a forgotten love song and the devoted grandson who brought it to life 6 decades later. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
CBS 3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask J3 Insurance in Duluth if auto owners make sense for you.
Now you can bring gorgeous, fresh, organic vegetables to your table in just 3 easy steps. Step 1, go to gardenmats.com. Step 2, use our garden planner to lay out your entire garden in order. Within days, garden mats are delivered from our factory right to your door. Step 3, lay the mats down according to your design and plant. After that, spend your summer trying to keep up with each other, not your weeds. Go to gardenmats.com today.
Winter, where cold meets play. Adventure authentically with Frost River.
When it comes to your next home project, hit a grand slam with your home improvement company. Your home improvement company is Minnesota's MVP contractor. They're great about touching base throughout your project. They aced my window replacement job, and their service is so good you might get a little choked up. Your home improvement company is on deck and ready to step up to the plate. They're the clutch contractor in Twins territory, even if their owner is a bit of a knuckleball. Hey, I'm just spitballing here.
Stay connected to live local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Friday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up tonight at 6. At 5, we learned the name of the Superior police officer who ran over a person lying in the road in mid-February. Officer Joshua Sislow was patrolling in his squad car when it happened. He was placed on administrative leave after the incident, but has since returned to the force. The Wisconsin DOJ has finished their investigation, and the Douglas County District Attorney will determine whether to press charges. And tonight at 6, as the country rebounds from the latest wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, a recent jobs report shows just how well the economy is doing, just how low unemployment rates have fallen, and if we've returned to pre-pandemic levels. That story at 6. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is up next. We'll see you back here at 6 o'clock.